These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Hurts throwing right away. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Quez Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. 25 yards.
You a lucky motherfucker for that.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Franklin!
His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, dude. I don't know who you're playing. I see you doing that. You just did it. You're an idiot. That's what I'm getting at. I can't even hear you. I got you muted, but I know you can hear me. I just wanted to let you know you're a fucking idiot.
Already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
I still cannot believe you just tried that shit.
6. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. Gay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. You look at this Colt defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Well, that's into a sea of bodies.
Oh, he's locked up. He ain't let him out. Oh, he's locked up. Oh, he ain't let him out.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
That should be a pass
man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage.
Stupid.
Oh, flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw
Stupid.
it. Pass complete. Now race for the
Come on. Pay attention.
And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. So So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Caught your ass sleeping.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cut 19, cut 19. Hustle.
Richardson working from the gun. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's locked up, can't let him out, no. Can't let him out. Locked up, can't let him out, no. Can't let him out.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Touchdown, Franklin.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe this is caught in the end zone? And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
If you're a fair man, you would
sometimes
punt.
I overuse
I
that
don't
this is
think
an
you are,
important
but
possession.
if you
But I
were.
think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league
Well, I'll
history
just take
ever
the
come
picker.
back from a
Oh my
4-score
God.
deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as
Locked
he
up,
releases it,
you let
and
me
that'll
know.
fall incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And Hurts is
He's locked up, he ain't letting him. Where you going?
Picked up by
He's locked up, he ain't letting him
Return
know.
at the 35-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Rattler. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. Hey, smash. Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Richardson to throw. This taken in by Downs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch.
You ain't running it either. You better drop back and throw that shit. Don't play pussy now.
He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking end zone,
you are
but it's
getting lucky.
incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
63, King, Phil King.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now this time he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert from 4 yards out. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make it 24-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try to move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 Lions. Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Downs going in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, here's Richardson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Hurts. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Michael Davis.
And with 3 people open, you caught me on my D-line, and you throw it in the triple
coverage. Not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line. Go, Champ! Go, Champ! Dragon 60!
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll start by running the option to the right.
Where do you think you're going?
Scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the option left, Richardson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Richardson's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Hawk 70, Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it.
This is caught.
Touchdown, Franklin.
Isaiah Pacheco
From 6 yards away.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league.
That was a
NFL.
perfect drive, if we're being honest. I need some credit
He
there.
would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him
Touchdown,
grow up
Franklin.
right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it.
He's locked up, he ain't letting him out. Oh, he ain't letting him out. He's locked up.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't get the catch. Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right.
He's locked up, he ain't letting
I'm sure it
him
was a
out.
tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You're doing so bad they got you doing push-ups. How you
That's
feel?
now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run right here with Swift. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Locked up,
It's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's
He's locked up, they ain't letting him
out. And they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
79 Broncos, Warriors, 70. Check, Panther.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Flushed out right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
A give to Pacheco off the option. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a
Hope your
big
face
lead here
cam
to
is on for
start
this
quarter
shit too. I want to watch
4.
you get said.
The Colts on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hiking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit down
He's locked up, can't let him
and figure out how to do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation.
Don't let my fucking 390-pound DT get in there.
We'll never be in this type of situation again. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Flush to his right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
He's locked up, can't let him away.
Picked up by Juju Brent.
I don't even know if I'm singing the song right, but it's my song now, so once I've been singing
at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
At some point, you got to cover this.
20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Jamar Chase with his 14th touchdown lead.
Alright, second of the game. I gotta do it.
And the Colts have
Touchdown, Franklin.
onto their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they
Two-point conversion.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off.
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs.
All right, no bullshit though. What are you trying to do there?
Not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And that's out quickly to Chase. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's
touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Franklin.
Touchdown. And the Colts extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
You ain't getting free shit. Anything you get, you're about to earn. You ain't getting free nothing.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
I play like this against everyone. This is the worst.
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man downfield is Davis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Shoves him away, and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
I got stuck.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Here's Swift, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Feeling the pressure
Oh,
here
I
and
don't even
taken down.
understand.
Sack back
They're
at
just
the
running right
7.
through it.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Buying time to his left. And
He's
blocked
locked
down.
up
Can't
in
do
that
anything with the football. It's a
I
sack.
don't know why they think I'm about to run this shit. I'm fucking scared, dude.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Check it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he bats it
You're
away,
lucky
and
as
it
fuck.
falls down incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout
Lucky
isn't
as
going to be
fuck.
big enough for them. They're
Not
already
even
up
a
7
little
full
bit lucky.
touchdowns,
Like,
and
I'm
it's still not
emphasizing
stopping
that
them
as
from
fuck.
throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Hurt. 65 cat. 65 cat. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Looking deep here for Chase.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. It'll be a 39-yard.
Fine, but you gotta work for it. I ain't doing no free nothing.
And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they
Congratulations
take
for
over.
making fun, though. It's progress. Progress.
73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's supposed to jump. I don't know why he's sticking his hand out to say good game to you before fucking game's over. He came out to shake your hands and he's trying to say good game and it ain't even over yet. Look at this. Look at him stick his hand out.
Touchdown here on this drive. It wouldn't really put much of a dent in the
What do you
score.
mean he's a pick artist? He got a pick like early in the game. I know I got a lot of them, so you don't remember,
just hoping to
but
see something
got a
executed
pick like
correctly
that.
on this drive before we close out the ball game.
I'm already back there. Locked up, man.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
You meant that one?
And my goodness, another interception. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles. But that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. But you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase.
Into
A sea of defenders had intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
I'm more mad at you a pick. I don't have that.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
I think the
drive.
tunnels.
Escaping
Yeah, I think you gotta go through the end zone to
and
get to the
cross
tunnel.
over
Lead,
out of
so
bounds right at
might.
the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Hurts.
incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get it inside the 20.
No, you got 58 on your head.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts.
I get stuck on my D line. It don't matter. What? Oh yeah, thank you. All the time out for you, right? You're running another play.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The decision made for them.
They really try to hold me on my sack
It's
right
4th
there.
down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to take over with the football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
He's locked up. Franklin.
So it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending. Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.